Well, y'all, welcome back. If you can hear it, it is absolutely dumping rain out there. I just got to the campsite and got parked and it started raining on me. The storm is supposed to last most of the night, and there are chances of severe storms. I mean, there is some thunder and lightning, but yeah, it's raining like crazy out there. Sadly, I won't be able to run my fan in the window because I can't even open any of my windows up right now. But I'm definitely enjoying the rain shower. Got a dang old lemon. So I am plugged in here at this spot. So I'm gonna run my, can you hear the thunder? We're gonna use our hot plate. It's nice to have a little table. In the last video where I put together that fan, one of the comments was, am I gonna build a kitchen in here? I don't plan to do anything like that, but eventually we'll get ourselves a side cabinet built. I'm gonna have to make something that that has like a slide, so I can still keep my cooler in there and slide the cooler out to be able to open it. Otherwise, I don't really know how I would do it. So yeah, we'll get to that eventually. I think the next thing I really need to do is mount some actual lights in here. I've been saying about that I'm gonna do it for so long, I just can't find what I really want, so. Is this plug gonna be long enough to get under the bed? It's kind of far from the outside outlet, so it's kind of difficult to get plugged in under here. There we go. All right, well, of course, now I need stuff out of here. Plate, some of that maybe, silverware, and a pan. That's probably all we'll need. So what we're doing tonight is lobster ravioli, lobster meat and ricotta cheese wrapped in thin dough. I have never had lobster ravioli before, but I saw this in the store and it looked amazing. And we're gonna make our own sauce. It recommends on the back a lemon butter sauce. So I've got a whole lemon, we've got a little bit of butter, and we're gonna slap some minced garlic in there. Suppose I could have got a clove, but that'll be good enough. And then we've got fresh lemon to squeeze on there also. And to go on the side, we've got ourselves a Caesar salad. I don't really know what you would put with lobster ravioli besides a salad. Maybe a piece of bread or something. And I suppose we've got these Southwest Crunch like salad toppers that were sent into the P.O. box that we'll give a try. And of course, I brought some hot sauce, and this is black garlic Carolina Reaper, and it says it's hot. If you watch the Testicle Festival tasting, or like where we ate all the testicles, that super spicy blueberry one, I believe, was from the same company, Bravado Spice Co. So we'll see how that turns out. but I thought that would probably be tasty, garlic on here anyways. Oh, and I guess I've got some of this chili and onion crunch. We might put a little bit of that in the sauce or whatever also. So this says you're supposed to boil 4 quarts of water. I don't know if this is a 4-quart pan, but we're just gonna put some water in there. I don't think the actual amount really matters. And I guess, since I'm plugged in, I can actually run this thing on the higher wattage. About my whole jug there. Get that going. So it only takes 4 minutes, so it'll go really quick once we get this water boiling. It says to add a pinch of salt. I do not have any salt with me, but that's fine. I guess I can see if I've got any kind of seasoning in here. I don't think I do. Nope, it doesn't matter. I can go back in there. We don't need all that dang salt anyways, right? Somebody'd yell at me for using it. And I guess an update on that, I did go see my cardiologist, and I'm getting taken off one of my medications, so I'm down to 3, which is a good thing. So overall, the health is looking good. All my levels are normal. Blood pressure is good. Blah, 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 blah. All the blood work was good. So I'm super stoked on that, y'all. Thanks for you guys for supporting me through this stupid heart attack adventure and all of this afterwards and whatnot. Since we're coming off of that, we're going to try to do a little bit more traveling, get a little bit farther away. So stay tuned for that type of stuff. But I'm going to sit here and watch the water and make sure it boils. Alright, we're boiling. It says reduce to a gentle boil. So we'll drop that down to medium. Our raviolis. Maybe bring that up a notch. All right, 4 minutes. Should set my timer so I know. I can already smell the lobster in there. It smells like seafood. It smells really good. All right, let's go ahead and get this salad mixed up so it's ready to go. It's a salad, Caesar salad. It's got chicken with it, so I guess we're doing a little bit of surf and turf. I feel like the rain's let up a bit. The thunder is still rolling out there. You saw a flash of lightning. Shut this down. Is it still raining? A little bit. Need to drain this out. want to risk losing any of my raviolis or burning my fingers. All right. These look good. Let's see. Actually, want to get this off of here. Now this should melt. I guess we can throw it back on there, but we're just going to toss our butter in here. Probably don't need to use this whole thing. We'll just use about that much butter. Butter makes it better. Ooh, there was still a little bit of water in there. It's fine. Yeah, we might need to throw that back on. Or maybe take the ravioli out. I am not a professional cook here. Turn that on low and get that melting. Add ourselves in some garlic. Go ahead and slap in some of this chili onion. Very much of this left. About half and half there. And I probably should have cut my lemon up already. Professional. That's going to be good though. We'll toss our ravioli back in there once we get this lemon chopped up. Try not to get lemon juice all over my vehicle here. Or get seeds in there. Don't need to be eating lemon seeds. Oh. Drop a seed in there. Hope we can fish it out. I don't know how much lemon we need, but we're going with a bit of it. I guess if we want more, we can squeeze more on after we're done. It does smell really dang good though, I'll tell you that. My hands are going to smell like lemon for the rest of the night. All right. Just dropping everything everywhere. Wipe my face with lemon juice because it's muy caliente and stuffy up in here. I don't know what you guys will be able to see of that, probably not much. But let's go ahead and toss our ravioli back in. mixed up with that nicely. Man, does that smell amazing. Garlic and the lemon. That smells so good. And the chili crunch actually turned the sauce the correct color, I feel like. All right. We're just gonna shut that guy down and get rid of this half a lemon here. I have a trash bag. Yes. I'll save one of these. I don't need this much lemon. Feel like I shouldn't be wasting it, but I'm not gonna use it for anything else. I'll tell you that. All right. I think we did it. That looks really, really good. Get this plated up. I have my paper towel so nobody can yell at me. Is there a fly in here? Yes, there is a fly in here. You guys see that? Look how good that looks. I need all the junk out of here. Get off me, fly. How did you even get in here when I opened the door, probably? Well, we're gonna lose a lot of our junk, but there we go. That looks amazing. Plate it up with our salad. Dang old dang. Like I'm a professional chef. But I do want the rest of this out of here, so I'm gonna need a spoon for that. Fork's not doing the job. I want the garlic that I put in there, you know? How does that look, guys? I'm excited to try this. We got to give it a shot before we put the hot sauce on. And then to drink, this my liquid death is empty. I've got Arizona Arnold Palmer, so half lemonade, half iced tea, and if you can see, it's just dripping because of the humidity in here. Can't believe I got a fly in here. He's gonna annoy me all night unless I can kill him. All right. Lobster ravioli and a Caesar salad. Lobster ravioli with a tasty lemon pepper, lemon garlic lemon sauce. That's great. The chili onion crunch on there, good stuff. Mmm, so good. I could eat another plate of that for sure. Somewhat surprising that that's all that was in that bag. Like, I feel like there should be a little bit more in there, but that's good. It's very rich, but oh so tasty. And I think the Caesar salad is probably a perfect side to this. The only thing missing is a nice crunchy piece of bread. I like that. I'm gonna have to buy that lobster again, the ravioli, and prepare it for the missus. All right, let's try this black garlic Carolina Reaper sauce, and it says it's super spicy. 5 flames out of 5, blazing hot, and I'm already in here sweating. So, is it raining? Can I crack this open without getting a bunch of water in here? Maybe if I don't open it all the way. Now the birds are chirping, but I can still hear a little bit of rain on the roof. Now when this company says it's hot, I'm gonna trust them because that blueberry stuff was very hot. So I'm not just gonna dump it straight onto my plate here. We'll just try a couple drops on our ravioli, see what it's like. Cheers. Spicy, very spicy, but it's good. Definitely enhances the garlic flavor since I've already got garlic on the ravioli. I like that. It is very hot though. I don't think it says anything on here. The world's hottest pepper, savory black garlic, and a hint of sweet maple. This hot sauce will shake you to your core. A little salad extra on this one. Oof, got a lot on there. I can dig it. It's very hot though. Arnold will cool us down. Man, it is warmish in here. Well, I found the ravioli at Hy-Vee, and it was in the refrigerated section. They did have multiple different kinds, but the lobster caught my eye, so I don't know where else you can get the stuff. Oh, we almost forgot about our crunchies. Got so excited to eat my lobster, forgot about my crunchies. There we go. Southwest Crunch, pepitas, crunchy corn, and tortilla strips. It's a good Tex-Mex topper for veggies, burrito bowls, and salads. And another drop of sweat. This stuff ain't helping. Something else I've never done is cooked like a whole lobster tail. Or even crab legs. I've never done that myself. So that's something we might have to give a shot. The rain has stopped. I'm going to open this all the way up. You can probably still hear the thunder though. Get myself a little ventilation in here while I can. I could eat a whole nother bag of that, no problem. That salad topper is good. Adds a nice little bit of crunch to the salad. Can you guys hear that thunder out there? All right, last one. Full of sauce in my belly. Oh. So good. And this is pretty spicy. Although I don't feel like it was quite as bad as the blueberry sauce from this company. At least I'm pretty confident it was the same company. But the butter and the lobster and all that may have cooled it down a bit. There was cheese also in the ravioli. But that was great. That was really good. I'm gonna try to stop sweating. Of course, it doesn't help when you turn the hot plate on and it heats it up in here even more. But I'm gonna get this junk cleaned up quick. Of course, I didn't shut this thing off. 1% battery. I'm surprised it's still on. gonna watch a movie on Netflix called Barbarian. See if I can tell you what it's about. I'm pretty sure it's a horror flick. Looks like it. It says a young woman discovers the rental home she booked is already occupied by a stranger. Against her better judgment, she decides to spend the night, but soon discovers there's a lot more to fear than just an unexpected house guest. Like, why would you stay there? That's wild. Who's in it? Oh, it's got Bill Skarsgård in it. He's a good one. He's the guy that played It in the new It movies, the redo of it. Zach Cregger and Georgia Campbell. Justin Long is also in it. He's a great actor. Matthew Patrick Davis, Kate Bosworth, Richard Brake, and Sarah Paxton, and a few more people.
I've been living in this place more than 15 years, and she ain't never came in this motherfucker.
Oh, good morning, y'all. It's way early. The sun's not even quite up yet, but let me give you some more light. Hold on. I got somewhere I gotta be by 8 o'clock. I got an hour and a half drive. I don't want to be late. So I gotta get up. It's 5:17 in the morning. Early morning appointments are for the birds. But it doesn't sound like it's raining anymore. Although there is a chance of rain all day today too. And storms. But I brought a to-go cup, so I had some coffee made. We got some different coffee to try. Oh, all right. So we got this. It's from Nolan's Poorhouse Coffee Company. This was sent in on the last live. It's called the Claymore Blend. Medium dark roast. And so this is just like a regular thing here. And I haven't used this in a long time. This little guy. So you fill this with grounds, and then you pour the hot water over that. And I've got myself a travel cup. Let's see. Gonna need a spoon. And the jet oil. Yeah, I shouldn't make appointments this early in the morning, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? can't let it take away from your joy of camping. It's like, it should be a book, The Joy of Camping, because there's a book called The Joy of Cooking, if I remember correctly. You can tell I haven't had any caffeine yet. That movie last night, super creepy, definitely gruesome, but overall it was a decent flick. If you're into horror movies, I would say check it out. And I like Justin Long as an actor, so I enjoyed it. Wasn't like, it kept you guessing. Wasn't exactly what I expected, you know what I mean? But I feel like horror movies, you never really know what to expect. And yeah, it was plenty gruesome, but that's to be expected for a horror movie. Alright, this is actually a resealable bag, it looks like. Smells good. Never know how much you're supposed to use in these things, but try to just fill this little guy up. At least a couple scoops. It smells good. Seal back up. It is resealable, but it doesn't really want to stay sealed. And it's already boiling. Alright. Yeah, that's hot. Gotta pour it over fairly slow, trying not to spill it all over yourself. It's gonna make me have to take a whiz listening to that. I mean, really, it's about the same way drip coffee is made. You just gotta clean this thing up afterwards. Yeah, well, we'll see how that turns out. I did bring some tasty new Pop-Tarts that I've never seen before. Banana bread. Banana bread at work today, man? Hell yeah, dude. Who knows what I'm talking about? All right. All right, guys, so I stopped at the gas station as I'm getting headed out, and I ran into
Steve Anderson.
Steve Anderson, and Steve Anderson's son Austin is in Kuwait right now, stationed in Kuwait, and watches the video. So I just wanted to say thank you to Austin and shout out to you for supporting our country and doing all that you do. But I'm gonna get back on the road because I've got an appointment to make. Alrighty, y'all, back on the road. It's always cool running into the supporters of the channel, and yeah, he said he watches it way over there, so that's wild to me. But coffee's decent. Definitely a light to medium roast, and it's very smooth. I like that. He sent in that Nolan's pour, I think that's what it was. He sent in a few different bags of coffee on the last live stream, so I've got a lot of coffee to get through, just like hot sauces that you guys have been sending in. But we need to try one of these banana breads. It is kind of, I got the window cracked, so I'm sure you guys can hear that. It doesn't seal perfectly if it's closed, because I need to replace this little thing. So I always just cruise around with the thing open. But it actually smells like banana bread. Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, that's really tasty. Well, alrighty, y'all. Before the wind noise gets too loud, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Lobster ravioli last night was amazing. If you can find that stuff, give it a try. And I'm gonna get headed on down the road after this appointment because we're supposed to have more storms today. So, if you thought the video was cool, give it a thumbs up. Head over to the website, get yourself some merchandise. If you haven't, we'll have some new stickers coming shortly. And as always, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit. Banana bread at work, dude?